Once upon a time, in a small, humble home on the outskirts of a bustling city, lived a poor woman named Ruby. Time went on and Ruby's circumstances had growing increasingly dire. She had no money left, no food in the house, and no one to turn to for help. Desperation gnawed at her as she looked at her empty cupboards and felt the pain of hunger growing stronger by the day. One afternoon, with her spirit on the verge of breaking, Ruby remembered hearing about a radio program where people could call and all share their stories. Maybe, just maybe, someone will hear her plea and offer a lifeline. Gathering the last of her courage, he walked to the nearby phone and dialed the number of the radio station. The phone rang and soon a warm voice answered. It was the radio jockey, Ahmad, known for his kindness, heart, and compassionate nature. "Hello, you are live on air with Ahmad. How can I help you today?" he asked. Ruby took a deep breath, her voice trembling as she spoke. "Hello, my name is Ruby. I have not eaten anything for days, and I have no one to help me. If someone out there can help, it will be a great mercy. May Allah reward them." Ahmad listened intently, his heart aching for the woman on the other end of the line. He assured her that he would do his best to spread her message and urged his listener to lend a helping hand. In a comfortable home not far from where Ruby lived, an un-Muslim man named Rajat was listening to the radio. Rajat was a kind-hearted man, but he took pride in his independence and often viewed act of charity through a lens of personal accomplishment rather than divine intervention. Ruby's story touched him deeply, and he decided he would be the one to help her. However, he also wanted to make a point. "Today I will go and give some grocery to his poor woman," Rajat thought to himself. "It's not Allah who is giving them to her, but me." Rajat quickly gathered an assortment of grocery, rice, flour, vegetable, and some fruit, and loaded them into his car. He followed the direction given on the radio to Ruby home. When he arrived, he saw the modest, run-down house and felt a pinch of sorrow for the woman inside. He knocked on the door, and after a moment, Ruby answered. Her eyes widened in surprise at the sight of the stranger holding bags of food. "There are for you," Rajat said. Handing over the grocery, Ruby's face lit up with gratitude and she accepted the bags with trembling hands. "Thank you so much," she said, her voice choked with emotion. She placed the grocery on the side of her house and turned back to Rajat, who was still standing at the door looking expectant. Rajat, curious and slightly proud, asked, "Are not you curious to know who sent this help?" Ruby looked at him with a serene expression from inside her home. She replied, "When Allah gives, He also gave courage to the devil, her to help." Rajat stood there, stunned. Her word reverberated in his mind. Ruby's unwavering faith and her view that all acts of kindness, no matter the source, were ultimately guided by a higher power struck a chord deep within him. He realized that the essence of charity was not about who gave, but the act of giving itself. With a humble heart, Rajat nodded, offering a small smile before the turn and walked back to his car. Ruby watched him leave, feeling a sense of peace she had not felt in a long time. In her darkest hour, help had come, reaffirming her belief that compassion and kindness could come from anyone, inspired by the divine spark within all hearts. And thus the story ended with a profound truth. When Allah gives, He also gave courage to the devils, her to help. And that wraps up today's video on Quozest. Remember, even in the darkest of time, kindness can illuminate the path ahead. As Ruby's story teaches us, when Allah gives, He also gave courage to the devils, her to help. Let's embrace the power of compassion and make a difference in someone's life today. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Quozest for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, my kindness guide your journey. Peace and blessing to you all.